All right, so let's take a look at this question quickly. They are saying if the polynomials x cubed plus x squared minus 4x plus 5 and x cubed plus 3x minus 7 have the same remainder when divided by x minus a, find the possible values of a. So in this question, we have two dividends and one divisor. And what they are telling us is x minus a can divide x cubed plus x squared minus 4x plus 5 and also x cubed plus 3x minus 7, giving us the same remainder. So let's see how this would work. This simply the remainder theorem in polynomial functions. So when our x minus a is equated to 0, we have our x to be equal to a, right? We have x to be equal to positive a. For the first function, we need to find a, f of a, for the first function. This becomes a cubed plus a squared, meaning wherever we see x, we are putting a there, okay, plus 5. All right, so this is what we have as the first one. This is what we have as the first one. And this becomes the same remainder because we've just substituted a into it. Then we also have, for the second one, let's say another f of a here, because we are using the same variable or the same divisor. We are using the same divisor for the two dividends. So this gives us a cubed plus 3a minus 7 as the second one. All right. So if the two functions gives us the same remainder, it means we can say that our equation 1 will be equal to our second equation, which is equation 2. Okay, then we move forward with this. So here we have a cubed plus a squared minus 4a plus 5. This must be equal to a cubed plus 3a minus 7. Then we group them or we equate everything to 0. So here we're going to get a cubed. When we bring the right hand side, we have a cubed again. We have positive a squared, and then we have negative 4a. When we bring the 3a, we have negative. We have positive 5, and then this gives us positive 7, and this is equal to 0. I just brought everything to the left hand side and equated it to 0. Okay, so this gives us 0. Then we have a squared, this is negative 7a, then plus 12 equals 0. So this is what I have as my simplified version. Okay, so we have a squared minus 7a plus 12 equals 0. This is a quadratic equation. We can easily do this by factorizing, or we can use the completing of squares method. We can use the quadratic formula. So when we factorize this, equation, we are going to get a minus 4, and then we're going to get a minus 3 as our answer. As our factors. We're going to get a minus 4 and a minus 3 as our factors. So if we pick a minus 4 and equate to 0, a gives us 4. And then when we pick a minus 3 equals 0 and equate, here we are going to get our a to be equal to 3. So our answers for a will be 3 and then 4. Thank you so much for staying, and thank you so much for watching.